Four seconds left. The first free throw is missed by number 3 on the Roadrunners. If he misses this, Victor Valley has to go.
Yeah, that's right. Victor Valley has to go right away. Let's see if he hits it. He misses it. Tench Russ gets the rebound, pushes it up to Blake. Gordo pushes up with the Eurostep, puts it up at the buzzer. He wins! They got it! Victor Valley hits the shot. They win by 1. That's it.
Hello. Pacow! Hey, we're here for episode 27. 3 away from Dirty 30. And that's going to be exciting. Want to get an update on the wheelchair, as you see. Still have the manual chair. Still waiting for referrals to get approved, but that's just the story of my life. But an idea came up to me over the weekend from a family member that maybe I should give a shout out to Elon Musk, and we should get together and make a Tesla chair. Think about it, Elon Musk. That might be a genius idea, as long as I get grandfathered in, of course. So, Elon Musk, we need a Tesla chair. Let's do it, man. Let's get it. And also wanted to talk about the new show on the Netflix called That 90s Show. It's a spin-off on That 70s Shows, of course. And Eric and Donna, they have a little daughter named Leia. You know how Eric was a big Star Wars fan. So his daughter's name is Leia Tatooine Foreman. I love that middle name, Tatooine. And then you have Michael and Jackie's son. His name is Jay Kelso. And then you have Ozzy, a little Asian... one of the characters, a little Asian guy, he comes out as being gay, and it's kind of cool because it's based in the 90s, so it's when gay people weren't coming out so easily back then. It wasn't so easy for them to come out, so I thought it was cool that they threw him in there. He's one of my favorite characters named Ozzy, so flamboyant, so funny. Some characters that are still in there that you'll recognize in the show is Fez, and then Red and Kitty, who play grandparents in this one. It's awesome. Check out That 90s Show. There's only about 10 episodes. Each episode about 20 minutes. Check it out. No spoilers here. We just want to give some layout on the characters. You'll like it. It's cool. I liked it. It was awesome. It didn't take me long to watch it. But then the other thing I want to talk about that came upon this week was I was scrolling through YouTube, and I came upon this DJ named Sikic. Sikick. Sikic. And he remixes like a whole bunch of songs, just meshes the music together. I thought it was awesome. What makes him stand out to me is that he does live singing. He lifts up his mask a little bit just to prove to some of his haters, so to speak, that he is singing. He sings along with the beats, makes his own little side. It's just cool. It's awesome. Check him out. His name's Sikic. He is going to be performing live here somewhere in Southern California. I did check it out. I do want to go. It's going to be late in March. I do want to go see him. Maybe I'm going to tag him in this too, because I want to see if he can make a mix-up of Blackpink songs, because I'm a big Blackpink fan, and he's good. He's really good. He mixes everything from like Latin, hip-hop to pop music. It's really good. He's really good. Check him out. Sikic, I want some of your merch. Let them shiny boys know. You feel me? I need some of that Sikic merch. Then we're going, before we continue on with the regular NFL stuff, I wanted to touch on, in the wrestling community, we lost somebody very special that's not really well known in the mainstream wrestling community, but if you knew Independence or watched Ring of Honor, you would know this guy. He's a 13-time tag team champion with his brother, and they were the Briscoe brothers. It was, of course, Jay Briscoe, who got in a horrific car accident on January 17th. They said the truck just hit his truck head on, and unfortunately, he had his 2 daughters with them. Fortunately, they are okay. They had their seatbelts fastened, so they didn't get too damaged as both drivers did. Both of his daughters, a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old, they are in critical condition at the hospital in Delaware where it took place. But yes, AEW's wrestlers all week, and a little bit of WWE wrestlers. They wore little bands on their arms saying "Jay Briscoe, we love you, Jay." This past Wednesday, very very emotional main event. They had his brother Mark Briscoe fight in the main event, and he came out with the tag titles that him and his brother hold. And he fought Jay Lethal, and you can tell from the beginning when Jay Lethal came out who the opponent was. He had a very very connection with them as well. So when he came out, he was trying to hold back his tears as he's walking down the ramp to the ring. He's supposed to be the bad guy, and he couldn't stay in character. You could tell he's about to break down in tears. But you know what? They put a show on for him, and that's what they knew they wanted. So both Mark and Jay Lethal, y'all did good in that Wednesday night. It was hard I can't believe Mark Briscoe wrestled. They did a big tribute at the end. All the wrestlers came out, clapped for him, and Mark stayed in character and just stayed just crazy. I heard it in the songs because I've never really seen their theme entrances. I've never really seen them wrestle, and the one thing I did notice in his songs, the entrance of his theme song said like, "We're gonna put our hands up to the sky, reach for the sky." Jay Briscoe, you're up there, and no more reaching. You're there, my guy. You're looking down on your brothers and your daughters, and your wrestling family will take good care of them as they already are. So, we just wanted to touch on that. So, RIP to Jay Briscoe, the 13-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. And now, we're going to talk about the NFL Divisional Rounds. Wow, what a weekend. We had a few blowouts and one good game. And I was really excited to see other people putting their picks in. So, we have Lloyd Blair picked some games this week, actually picked all the games, and he finished with a record of 3-1. Wow, really nice. Then we have Abraham, good old ham and cheese from high school. Abraham picked 2 teams, and he went 1-1. He got one of them right, and he got the other one wrong. And then we have Gilbert and Bonnie, who had a tough weekend. They had to see Mr. Dak Prescott throw a couple timely interceptions to the 49ers. And now the rookie quarterback, he's in the semifinals. So Bonnie and Gilbert said at 0-1, they finished with 0-1 this week because they picked the Cowboys. As for me, your boy, I didn't have too much of a good week either. I finished with a record of 1-3. I know, 1-3. That's bad. Wow. So, but I'm happy that everyone else is picking. Remember, people get on there. I'm going to put your picture up there too. Pick. So, we have the conference championships. In the AFC, we have Cincinnati versus KC. I know some people might disagree with me, but I'm going to go with Cincinnati. We have to give them their respect now. And I'm only leaning that way because the most valuable ankle in the NFL right now, Patrick Mahomes, it's kind of iffy. He's going to give it a go, but I feel like all it takes is that one hit again, and he's not going to be the same. So I got cool smoking Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals over the Kansas City Chiefs. Some people might agree with me. Not even Marcus Spears, who has gone an astonishing, 15-1. He's picked 13 out of the 14 correct, who are going to playoffs. He went undefeated in the wild card. He went undefeated in division. And this week he picks KC to win AFC. But I'm not going to agree with him there. I'm going Cincinnati. So I got Cincinnati coming out in the AFC. And in the NFC, we have the Eagles versus the 49ers. That's going to be a game. But I believe the Eagles can take it. Brock Purdy's been very good, but it's road. It's playoff road game. And it's going to be very tough against a very tough Eagles defense. And I see Jalen Hurts and that run game going really good. So I have the Eagles in the NFC. So that means in the Super Bowl, I have the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see if that happens. I will have a little surprise for a Chiefs fan. If her Chiefs make it to the Super Bowl, maybe on that Super Bowl special in 2 weeks, she can be one of my interviewees. See how she loves Mahomes. It's her little Mahomie. So we'll see if her little Mahomie can handle his ankle this week and beat the Bengals. Because if they do, I will have her on the show. I need somebody on the show. So we'll see. So in the meantime, I bid you adieu and a good night Bang! Bye! Baka!
Reach for the sky, boy.